get down the stairs. I don't think they're allowed to. Checking how loud have people standing.
There is a panel on tomorrow, which is in the 1,000-seat thing, and I have no idea what time it is. Sorry? 11:30 tomorrow in the main hall. Over that way. Yes, unfortunately, guys, sorry, Avcon, have you guys made it correct?
I apologize.
Looks like a fish crosses a light bulb on the screen with inputs in.
How do you feel, Mike?
Yes.
How do you feel? He's speechless.
And that's the voice of
Thanks, Pop. Would you like some water, man? I know you like ice cubes, but we don't have one. I'm absolutely.
Well, welcome everyone to this great panel. Without further ado, I'm going to introduce you to Spike Spencer.
Yes, I was Shinji on Evangelion. Those of you who don't know, but no, I'm LittleKuriboh. I'm Martin Billany, also known as, and I'm the creator of Yu-Gi-Oh! The Abridged series, which is pretty awesome. So what we're going to do for this panel is I'm going to talk for a little bit, and then if you guys have any questions to ask, we'll probably, you can throw your hands up, or I don't know how we're going to do it, but if you guys have any questions to ask, then I'll be very happy to answer that. And then we'll show a new video, which I made especially for coming to Australia, which I won't spoil what it is yet, but it's very, very shiny, and I'm very happy with it.
Shiny.
And then tomorrow, at my panel tomorrow, you'll be seeing a new episode of Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged before anybody else.
Yeah. Your homework is to go home and watch more episodes.
5 years ago, Mark died. 5 years ago, I sat down and I thought, I like Yu-Gi-Oh! I think I'll spend 5 years making fun of it. And it seemed to turn out okay. But I have no idea where to start whenever I talk about how Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged was created. I mean, you all know, right? You all know the story of Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged, surely? No? No? I'm thinking, yeah. Oh, it's not working, Murray. Use the power of your rod. Your power of your rod is a microphone. What? That was one of the first questions I got asked at Smash was, how big is your rod? I made a terrible mistake. But Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged I'll explain what it is first. Basically, have you ever tried to explain to somebody why you love a show, but then you realize while you're explaining to them that the only way to get them to like the show as much as you do is by actually sitting them down and watching the first 3 or 4 seasons of a TV show, and then you know they'll be hardcore into it. Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged is basically my attempt at doing that, only without actually having to force somebody to sit through 5 days of TV. Yu-Gi-Oh! For me was always, in my opinion, and I'm sure that there's, diverse opinions about the whole thing, but for me it was always about the characters, and I always thought it was very cool that Yu-Gi-Oh! In general has always remained about, at its core, about friendship and about the characters and what they go through. But obviously there's the little distraction of the card game that goes with it. And I just said, well, I'm going to do a parody of Yu-Gi-Oh, but I'm going to take out the card game, because that's the part, in my opinion, that kind of gets in the way of enjoying it as much as I could. And funnily enough, other people seemed to enjoy it when I took the card game out of it. Unfortunately, there was only about 2 minutes of TV left to work with. It went over well, and I made episode 1 of Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged, and about 12 people liked it. Then I got to episode 5, and about 12,000 people liked it. And now we're on episode 52, 53 technically, if you count the one I made for the convention, and it's still going fairly strong. I mean, it always blows my mind whenever I come to a convention and the panel rooms fill up, and I'm like, why do you people still care? But it's amazing to me. I mean, the thing that blows me away the most, I think, is the fact that I don't think anybody would have cosplayed as Bandit Keith if it weren't for me. I mean, I'm probably wrong, but yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged, 5 years old as of about 2 weeks ago, which is pretty awesome. I didn't do anything special for it, unfortunately, because I was down here in Australia, but I guess that's special. Being here is awesome. I guess, what do you think, Mark? Do you have any comments, Mark? Brilliant insight from Mark. These pens are made of wood, by the way. Does anybody know about that? That's crazy. I'm impressed. But
crazy Australians.
But for those of you who haven't seen it, this is the Millennium Championship, by the way. This is the 8th Millennium item that isn't actually documented in the show, but it was made for me by my good friend Takahata 101. Does anybody know Dragon Ball Z Abridged? He's the voice of Nappa. And he's also very good at building silly belts as well. He's a very nice guy, but everybody at Team 4-Star are the best people. I mean, I can't say anything bad about them. I can say a lot of good things about them. And we've had a lot of great convention experiences together, and hopefully, in fact, I know for a fact that the screen is working. And next month, is anybody going to Manifest in Melbourne? 2 members of Team 4-Star will actually be going, Kaizeneko and Mike Pator. For those of you who are interested in going to meet them, that'll be awesome. Did you guys want to do Q&A now? I think that's that's a yes, I imagine. Do you have a question first, Mark? You get first dibs on the question.
Do you support thief shipping?
Do I support thief shipping? I do support thief shipping. It amuses me. I like characters who are funny together, and Marek and Bakura are very funny together. So, do we have any kind of technical setup whereby we can get the audience to ask questions or anything, or is it just people shouting things and I answer them? I think it's going to be shouting. That's not a question. I love you too. I guess. Oh, he was saying it to you. Huh? That is a question, but I won't be answering it. I'm not capable of it. Yes. Yes. Well, what you could do is you could have a line down here of people lining up to ask questions. Okay, I don't have to pick them. Okay, if you guys want to ask questions, if you want to come down to the front and line up and ask. And by the way, you can ask character questions if you want me to answer in character, so if that I didn't send it. Anybody? So guys, come on down. Come on down. That's it, man. Shake your money. You broke the chair with your money maker, man. Alright, are we telling them to stay? Okay.
A male character.
Okay.
Pretty famous.
Sure, ready.
Generally portrayed as gay in the...
Aww, everybody.
I'm Megan Holmes.
Hi.
First of all, you, sir, are God.
Do you need me or her? Okay. Thank you. actually wasn't me, that was my good friend Kermitha, but there's a good story behind that. Well, it's not a good story, it's an okay story. I made the Brooklyn Rage, you guys know Brooklyn Rage, right? I made that over the course of about 12 hours actually, which is crazy because it's probably my most viewed video as outside of one of the episodes. And that came together really well, and I realized I wanted to do a sequel, but I didn't want to do a sequel just for the sake of doing a sequel, just because that was popular. I wanted to do something, you know, that I genuinely was interested in doing, and I thought, if I thought it was a good idea, I would do it. And then I came up with the idea of doing a Bad Romance parody as a sequel, but I didn't know exactly what I was going to do, but I thought Bad Romance rhymes with pants. And then I remember there was a quote in, I think, episode 24 or something, where Marek says that he wants to attain the Pharaoh's power of looking good in leather. And then this whole thing sort of happened in my head where I was like, it has to be a music video where Bakura and Marek are trying to steal the Pharaoh's pants. And I came to my friend Kermitha, who was an animator, and he's actually been in a bunch of anime, like Pokemon. He was in the Pokemon anime. And he said, you know, he'd love to do some sort of animation for me. And he did, and he did a great job with leather pants, as you've seen. But it was kind of different to how I envisioned it. I kind of envisioned it to be more along the lines of Marek and Bakura stalking the Pharaoh the whole time, but he kind of made it more of a music video where they're just sort of dancing around, and doing it, which is fine, you know. But it was pretty much a group effort. He did a great job, and he's phenomenal at what he does.
And can I ask a second question?
Yeah.
This is for LittleKuriboh.
What?
What do you really think of Tristan?
Who?
Tristan.
Is he the one who wears the skirt? He's the funny guy who says the funny things.
Yeah, he's a funny guy. Say something funny.
He's a funny guy.
Yeah.
It's funny how he thinks he's as good as me.
Yeah. Just how do you really think of him?
Very rarely.
Go, Matt!
Hello, Mr. LittleKuriboh, sir.
Yes.
My name's Matt. I'd like to ask, have you ever tried Farmers Union iced coffee here in South Australia? And if not, I'll buy you one right now.
Have I tried what?
Farmers Union iced coffee. It's a delicacy here in South Australia.
Is it really? Because I was tricked into trying Vegemite last time I was here.
I'll buy you one right now.
You don't have to buy me anything, dude, but I mean, I'd love to try some, whatever it is.
Sure, I'll buy it right now and I'll get you one.
Only if you really want to, dude, and I will try it in front of this entire audience. I don't think anything is as bad as what I put in my mouth last time. No! It was a huge spoonful. That's what they tell me, yeah. Hello, sir.
I'm Matthew. Also, I'm recording. Say hello, everybody. It's just going to be a massive silence. Alright, well, my question is...
Yes.
I'll film you while I'm saying it. I've already got a picture with you and the film. Yeah.
I'm kind of shy. It's okay, go ahead.
I'm gonna shut my ass. Alright, my question is...
He said a bad word. No, I'm sorry.
Alright, now
It's probably not a bad word in Australia.
No. PG movies from saying shit.
Wow! Okay.
Wait, at least mine's still on? Oh, good, I thought they'd turn it off. Okay. My question is, with your video explaining how to make a bridge series, what do you actually do? Because that was only just, you know, you mucking around with the
Yeah.
You didn't really explain how to do it.
It's a very long process, but I can give you an abbreviated version. Basically, you take the footage. I mean, I have DVDs, so I rip the footage using a DVD ripping software. And then it goes onto my hard drive in a video format, which I then edit in Sony Vegas I take for example, a speaking shot. You take Photoshop and you trim the lips of each individual shot where the characters are talking, and it's very boring, by the way. But basically, there's 3 frames when a character's talking. There's the mouth closed, there's the mouth halfway open, and the mouth all the way open. You take those individual frames and you trim out the lips, and then you layer those lips over the actual footage of the character speaking, so that you can actually manipulate what it looks like when they're speaking. But as far as making an abridged, that's how you edit like a video. But as far as making an abridged series goes, the important thing is just to make it as funny as you can. And honestly, ultimately, it doesn't matter if you have like the best software in the world, as long as you make something that's entertaining and that people enjoy. That's the. I mean, have you seen my first episodes? Yu-Gi-Oh is filled before lies to the Hey Joey, you're to Joey. It's pretty bad. Yeah, I mean, I would agree with that. If it works, it works. But ultimately, the technical stuff is stuff you learn along the way, in my opinion.
Alright, well, that's all I know about the technical bits. Thank you, everybody, for dealing with the camera thing, and I'll be back with another question about your merchandise.
Awesome.
Hi, I'm Samantha. Thank you so much, first of all, for continuing my childhood, because Yu-Gi-Oh was...
This is just a bad word, Hannah.
I'm just curious, what season, personally, is your favourite and why of Yu-Gi-Oh?
Of the actual Yu-Gi-Oh show? Yeah. That's a good question. I'll be honest, I actually think that, I mean, the original Yu-Gi-Oh I'll get to, but I actually think seasons 1 and 2 of 5Ds are really, really strong stuff.
Games on motorcycles.
Yeah. Kangaroos on motorcycles. As for the original show, I'll always have a soft spot. I'll always have a soft spot for the first season because that's where you meet the characters. That's where Yugi and Yami kind of don't really know what the situation is, and that's where they all, that's where the friendship kind of starts. So I'll always have a soft spot for that because that's kind of actually. I was introduced to Yu-Gi-Oh in an episode toward the end of season 2. And it was Yami Marek had just finished dueling. No, it was Ishizu and Kaiba had just finished dueling.
There was a lot of sexual tension there.
Really? I mean, yeah. The 2 least sexual entities in Yu-Gi-Oh, and there was a lot.
That's what makes them so good.
There was 2 opposites attracting, I don't know. But it was that final episode, and I had no clue what was going on. But I thought it looked really cool in a way because it was really dramatic, and it was like. What about my season, Binky Boy? I don't know, which was your season? Season 2? That was a pretty good season. But the only problem I had with season 2 was that I thought that it was a bit clunky to start with, and then when you got into the whole Marek backstory, I really liked it. But season 1, in my opinion, was great from start to finish. I actually genuinely cared about everything that happened in season 1. Not that I'm saying I didn't care about the rest of the show, but every single episode, there seemed to be a big thing going on, like Grandpa's soul got taken to the Shadow Realm, etc., etc. And it was just cool to get to know these characters. And then kind of the rest of the show kind of just coasts on that a little bit. Season 4 is interesting because it introduces the whole darts thing, but season 2 and 3 is kind of like a rehash in my opinion. The final season is pretty cool, but season 1, in my opinion, old school.
One more thing. Can you say in your LittleKuriboh voice, I love you, Samantha? I wanted to hear it since I was 12.
Okay. I love you, Samantha. No. Hello.
Hey, I'm LittleKuriboh, and I just want to know what is with you and Joss Whedon, and please tell me you like him more than M. Night Shyamalan.
More than
please.
What? More than what?
M. Night Shyamalan, I like him.
I have this thing with Joss Whedon. I don't know how many people. I didn't know how you were This might not go well. Crows. Do you guys know Crows? You know him through me, I imagine. But Crows is a huge Joss Whedon fan. I'm not. I mean, I don't actually hate the guy, but I think some of the things he's done, like, I mean, Alien Resurrection, I thought was a terrible screenplay. And I just think that he's a little bit overrated. I don't hate the guy. I think he's done some great things. I like Buffy. I like Angel. But I haven't actually, and this is going to get some sharp reactions, but I haven't seen Dr. Horrible sing along the line yet. But no, it's true. But I had this thing where I keep antagonizing Crows by saying, that new Joss Whedon project, how long till it gets cancelled, do you reckon? But yeah, I mean, I don't hate the guy, but he's kind of, but I like him a lot more than Emma Shelton.
And can I please challenge you to a rap battle tomorrow at your next panel? Please.
Oh my goodness, I wouldn't know the first thing about rap battles. What would we be rapping over?
Jade rap battle?
Oh, the Yanni Jade thing? We could give it a shot, yeah, absolutely.
Thank you.
No problem.
That's the Avcon. Have you seen the video? No. It's
Will you be my beatbox?
Another concert. It's really hard to hear.
Hi, Michael.
Hello.
Just keep it short and sweet. Which line for the show are you very sick of your fans requesting you to say?
See, that's true. I don't know. I mean, people seem to ask me all kinds of different things. I'm surprised at the lack of people asking for Bandit Keith saying in America. Very few people ask for that, but I thought it was one of the most quoted. In America. Do you guys? Huh? In Australia. Do you guys know that guy with the glasses, the website? Do you guys know Spoonie? Yeah. He actually is a huge Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged fan, and he actually, like, he's a huge fanboy whenever he talks to me about, like, Bandit Keith and stuff like that. It's really strange to hear somebody that I respect on the internet being, like, a fanboy over stuff that I've done. It's really weird. But as for stuff that people have, I mean, I don't really get tired of any of the stuff, because, I mean, in my opinion, it's an honor whenever people just, you know, enjoy the stuff that I do, so I don't think I have a right to get tired of any of it. As long as you guys like it, I'm happy. Great, come on. Hey!
Hey man, I'm Dennis.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. I've got a few serious questions, sorry.
That's alright. How dare you?
I noticed that you've gotten pretty popular, like worldwide and stuff. And, and you've had the opportunity to meet voice actors and any script directors and stuff. So have you had a chance to meet any of your idols or voice actors and stuff like that?
Yeah, I was actually talking about this at the exclusive interview earlier. There has been many chances to meet people that I look up to as in the voice acting field. And I mean, like, I've met Vic Mignogna, Brad Swale, all kinds of people, and they're always really, really nice to me, and I have no idea how to handle it. And hello? Oh, this is the stuff. said I have to run up and down the stairs and see how many times it takes me to vomit. That was actually very nice though. What was the strangest thing? Sorry, you're all sharing me drinking coffee. Thank you very much though. I'm sorry. What was I saying? About meeting Big Mignon and Braswell. I'm always very intimidated when it comes to meeting these people because honestly, like, I mean, I may be a guest, but I'm not like a professional. So when I meet these people, I'm going to burp at them. But when I meet these people, I'm always like, I'm kind of famous because I make fun of them. So how do you interact with them? And Brad Swale was actually at Youmacon 2010. Was it 2010? Yeah. And we were doing Rock Band. And I was singing Tenacious D, Master Exploder, and at the end of it, he was like, "Good job, man." And I was like, I just sang Tenacious D next to Like Yagami. Vic Mignogna, I mean, Vic Mignogna, he is, I can't say a single bad thing about the guy. I mean, I'd heard stories, but honestly, the guy went out of his way to be great, to be a great person to me. And he actually made sure that I got on my plane on time on the way back from Comic-Con in Alabama. So that's one of the best experiences I've had meeting a voice actor. So I can't say it back, but the guy's great in my opinion. Yeah, it's very strange just meeting them and being like, I don't know how to interact with them.
Just one more question. There was some controversy recently with the Yu-Gi-Oh license.
Yes.
Have you had any problems like with 4Kids or anybody like with what you do?
Not directly, no. I've actually, most of the experiences I've had where it's been direct have been extremely positive.
Oh, yeah?
It's been strange because like, I don't know if I could say this, like, I'm genuinely going to burp. Okay. But every experience I've had directly has been, you know, very positive. They've actually, I mean, off the record, they've said that they like... What happened? Yeah, it's true. Off the record, on YouTube, they've said that they like the show, you know, and I can actually say this now, is that we've had confirmation that one of the reasons they started airing the original Yu-Gi-Oh! Again in the States recently is because they knew that Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged was so popular and they wanted to capitalize on that. So it feels, I mean, honestly, it's a huge honor to know that I kind of, I don't know, indirectly or directly help bring one of my favorite shows back to TV and help a new audience see it. So I'm proud of that. But as far as like negative experiences, if you see my channel goes down every other month or so. And it's extremely infuriating because it makes it difficult for everybody else to find the episodes, but it's not something that they're intentionally doing. It's actually all automated, so don't go complaining to anybody about that. That's all bots on YouTube who just see the footage and they think, well, this is an episode of Yu-Gi-Oh! Why has he uploaded it? And it's like, no, it's not. But no, directly it's all been positive, and but yeah, I know about the controversy, and it's unfortunate, but the things they did. They don't, in my opinion, they made a bunch of really big mistakes and they probably shouldn't be holding on to the license right now.
Thanks, man.
No problem.
Hey everyone, my name's Lee. I'm a big fan, just saying.
I'm a big fan of your jacket.
It is laughing.
I'm not a big fan of it though, I'm burning alive. You know the first time? I'm going to melt in a minute. Anyway, I've got a couple of questions, I'm sorry.
That's right.
The first one is, out of all the series of Yu-Gi-Oh! Every single one, who is your favourite character except of course Jaden Yuki, because everybody knows everybody. I mean, I don't know, anybody? Can I get a show of hands?
Anybody like Jaden? Oh, there you go.
Hey! Great!
But like genuinely my favorite character in Yu-Gi-Oh! Honestly, Yugi, which it surprises some people, but I mean, I personally, like I said, I don't know if I said it here or if it was at the other panel, but I've experienced pretty intense bullying myself at school, so I sympathize with him from that perspective, but at the same time, I never, you know, like capitulate towards bullying. I never like changed who I was in order to avoid bullying. I kind of I sort of hid behind my jokes and humor and stuff in order to avoid it. That was my defense mechanism, which ultimately I guess helped later in life with doing this thing. But I do sympathize. But I mean, I sympathize with Yu-Gi-Oh! And I aspire to be someone like Yu because he places his friends before him all the time, and he's a very positive role model in my opinion.
Good playing card games.
I just mental blank with the second question. Anyway, well, I'll just skip ahead to the last one. Can I stroke your beard?
That was awkward. What just happened?
Trying to steal my spotlight.
Hello.
Hi, I'm Lucas.
Are you from Organization 13?
No, I'm from Final Fantasy Admin Children.
Are you Lars?
Yazoo.
Yazoo, sorry, I forget the name.
Lars is the shorthand one.
Right. Wait, what?
Yes, 3 of them. Yeah, so,
I like that movie, by the way.
So most of us here did.
Awesome.
Yeah, I want to know, how do magnets work?
Well, thousands of years ago, the ancient Egyptians created a card game based on magic and monsters. And what? And gods. It's the Egyptian gods, they make magnets work. Excellent. What is it? Gamma the Magnet Warrior! Is that it?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Hello.
Hi, I'm Sam. And I'm Lauren. We need the audience to help us with this. Yes, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. We declare an emo war.
Oh. Is this an emo challenge?
Yes.
Okay, I have to get very close to you to do this.
Serious.
You have to say that in your native tongue. Hi, Dad. There you go.
Thank you. Okay, my name's actually Laura. Surprise, surprise. I have a question.
Yes.
Which would be the most powerful? Either Yami's leather shoes, the power that gives him all his pharaoh powerness, or Tristan's voice? Because it gives him super strength.
Right.
More powerful than
That's
pharaoh.
the most serious question we've had so far. I don't know if I have the intelligence. What? You have his shoes? Oh my god, you do have his shoes. That's...
I bet we have a battle between her shoes and his Tristan voice.
Help me!
I like Zelda, by the way. Hello.
Luffy! Hi! Big fan!
My name's Ned, and technically speaking, I have 2 questions.
Okay.
First question is, have you seen the One Piece?
Have I seen the One Piece? I'm looking for One Piece too!
I checked out Bruce's closet, but it wasn't there.
I checked Australia and it wasn't here either! Has anyone seen the One Piece? You have the One Piece!
Where's the One Piece?
He has the One Piece! The One Piece is a lie! It's a manifest!
I am a juggernaut, mentally, Roy Jenkins.
Yes! My breath tastes like coffee. Mentos, the fresh maker. What was the other question, Monkey D. Luffy?
Kakashi, are you planning a...
I'm not Kakashi. I'm David Hillman.
Yes, I was wondering if you were planning a comeback tour.
I never left.
I think we have time for about 5 minutes more questions, and then we have to, because it's a 10-minute I have my mouth full at the moment, but I shall do my best. That's what she said.
Nice.
Oh, come on. Sorry. Absolutely. Mind hug. Hello. Yes, that's me. Again. I can't do the voice effect, but I shall do my best.
Well, basically, it's into fire.
Yes.
This could be a line from occasionally with
Hello.
I'm Andrew. I just want to know, who first told you about Yu-Gi-Oh?
Well, the first time I ever was aware of Yu-Gi-Oh! It was in Glasgow, in Scotland, actually, now that I think about it. Because they have the tallest cinema in the world in Scotland, apparently. And I went there, and I think we went to see the Silent Hill movie, which I'm a big fan of, by the way. But I know it's kind of polarizing for some people, but and they had the poster for the Yu-Gi-Oh! Movie, I believe. And I was like, wait, this is just Pokemon, right? It's just a guy and he's got a card and it's Pokemon, right? You're not fooling me. And I genuinely believed it was just a Pokemon ripoff for a long time, because I'm an idiot that way. And then I saw it on TV and it was the season 2 episode with Kai versus Shizu. And I thought, wait, they're making a big deal out of this, and it doesn't feel like Pokemon, because when you watch Yu-Gi-Oh! It's actually a story that goes from point A to point B to point C, and the characters change along the way. Whereas Pokemon, you can watch the new episode today and watch like one of the season 1 episodes. Would you notice a difference aside from the female companion and the male companion being different? I mean, I'm not dissing Pokemon. I think that's one of the reasons it's great. It's because it's an episodic show that you can watch it and like never, feel like you're out of the loop. But Yu-Gi-Oh! Is a very involving show, in my opinion, because of the characters, and that's one of the reasons I love it. But that's when I first was aware of it. That's right. Hello.
Hi. I'm Caitlin, and...
Hello. I'm afraid I'm taken. Would you like to marry one of the Yu-Gi-Oh! Characters? I already gave you a ring. Instead, that's not a fair trade. Yours only controls Steve's. Anyway, was there another question at all? Is that it?
Can I ask one?
Yeah, go ahead.
Why Naruto?
Why
Why'd you pick Naruto
after Yu-Gi-Oh?
Yeah.
Well, it was actually supposed to be an April Fool's thing, but have you guys seen the actual Naruto Abridged show? Yeah! It was going to be a trade between me and Moscow X and Vegeta 3986. We'd agreed that they would do Yu-Gi-Oh! For April 1st, and I would do Naruto for April 1st. And originally, a lot more people were going to get involved. It was going to have Kaiser and Echo swapping with somebody else, and they were all really supportive of the idea. Then it kind of fell to the wayside, and I was the only one who actually went ahead and made the episode. So I made the episode of Naruto, the Abridged Comedy Fandom Spoof Series show, and I was very proud of it, and people seemed to enjoy it. And I think one of the reasons is because the Naruto character in that is really funny, and it's very rare that you get a main character in a Bridge series that's hilarious, the way Naruto is. And I decided, well, I might as well go ahead and keep making the show and make it like a regular thing, and I'm actually really, really happy with how it turned out. Does anybody like the Naruto spoof? Excellent. So, if there's no more questions, I guess we can go ahead and roll the video.
You said no.
Rewind it just to the beginning because it's supposed to fade in. But for those of you who, you might want to turn the volume up as well. There's a volume setting at the bottom. But this is, I did a card games for charity auction at the beginning of the year, I think it was, and I said that if we raised a certain amount, I would do a Yu-Gi-Oh! 5Ds parody. And that's what you're about to see.